Carl, what do you have to tell us about our show starter here?
Yeah, now the show starter and the show stopper. I was struggling to find something that was, worthy of show starter, show stopper, but I think this one is. This is the profile is Fresh K1, but the actual artist name is I'm going to say Kayu, Kayu, and the song's called Chasing Dreams, but it's featuring Kryziz, on, I think it was vocals, and I just thought this one was quite an uplifting, good show starter. So we'll see what you think.
Let's check this one out. Kayu, Chasing Dreams, featuring Kryziz, and the annotation here is "Feel That Musical Vibe."
Creeping in, and your feelings just a dream. I don't wanna wake up, cause they'll be creeping in the night. If you seek, then you'll find. And we're running out of time. If you're scared, then it's a nightmare, yeah. I've been chasing dreams. All I need just to feel, don't wanna fall in love. Person out there, I'm not that type of person out there. I'm not that type of person now. Pain and misery have become a part of me. It's the only thing true to me. I just gotta face it now, and the demons that you hide. Oh, it's crazy, I'm not surprised, but the pleasures of the night, time will be the master, yeah. I've been chasing dreams. All I need just to feel, don't wanna fall in love. All these memories I don't need. I'm not that type of person out there. I'm not that type of person out there. I'm not that type of person now.
Ross, you're the guest. Let's start with you.
I liked it. It definitely had that uplifting feeling immediately. I thought it was well recorded, and the instruments, the choice of instrumentation, all of that really lent itself to that whole vibe and feeling. I loved that it was a song that wasn't just little idea that, a production idea that's repeated over and over again. It had verses and choruses, and I smiled really wide, and I know it affected you guys in a great way. Like you both kind of morphed into something else when you heard that guitar solo. You don't hear too many guitar solos nowadays,
No.
and I loved that. Me personally, the only thing that I would say that's really a little bit critical is. For that kind of song, I thought that the auto-tune voice sound was unnecessary. And, at this point now, maybe it's like a little overdone, like we've heard that before and everything. So, but, all in all, a really good song.
Carlos, your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, it's one of the things I'd put down. Actually, is the negative side is the auto. I've just put auto tune with a couple of exclamation marks. It's got very so yeah. I think it's overdone. I think it was just because you can use it. I mean, it's being used as an effect rather than as auto tune. So I get it, but I'm exactly with Russ on this, is that it is well overused, and he's probably got a nice enough voice that you don't actually need it, although it's got that kind of vibe, so maybe that's what he's aiming for. But I think from the start, the get-go, it sort of hooks you in with that really good production quality, very radio friendly. It's got the Weekend sort of vibe to it. Guitar solo, I was listening to Beat It, or one of the tracks that came on in my car earlier, and this Eddie Van Halen solo is just so good, and you don't hear guitar solos much these days, and it's a shame. And as Russ and I have said before, we don't hear sax solos enough these days as much as they were in the 80s. So more solos, and good memorable solos are worth having. Nice dramatic piano chords at the start, good structure, and I thought overall it's really good, but exactly the same thing as Russ. I think just a little less auto-tune or no auto-tune would be good.
Okay. I definitely had this. The first thing that I heard was The Weekend. Definitely a Weekend Michael Jackson kind of vibe. The guitar solo was good. I like that the guitar solo was melded in there with that kind of like 80s synth, right, that you had in the background going there. But it also had a nice live band kind of feel to it, right? Because this is what I was talking about. I know that I've mentioned it plenty of times when I've talked about compression. So this had very nice compression. I had very nice compression on the drums. I have very nice compression all throughout, right? The auto-tune, I made a note of it, but I said it's not that much, so no big deal. But you're absolutely right, Carl. I think that his voice is good enough where we can eliminate the auto-tune altogether, because that's something that is very noticeable. I think that everybody will notice the auto-tune. And my last thought on it was, as the song was ending, is that it is very, very strong production. It sounds very professionally done, like you said, radio friendly, time wise. It's groovy, and if you saw the comment that I had left there, it is immediately catchy. I like it.
And if you want to check out his stuff, it's based in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Producer, instrumental composer, mixing and mastering engineer, working with different artists doing the vocals. So, I'd say check out some more and see what else he comes up with. 2 tracks uploaded so far, and feel free to follow him because he's not got loads of followers. In fact, he's only got 2 followers, one of them being me.
Well, there you go. Well, I would be the third, I guess, in that case, or I should say we would be the third, right? The Underground Sound is a collective entity right here, promoting independent musicians out there, because hey, you can turn on your radio and listen to any kind of music that you want, in the blink of an eye, but this is music that you're going to hear only once in a while, which is why I always love the independent and indie underground music, because there's always something new. It's always something new. It's always going to be something that's going to kind of get you up. It's going to get you in that mood. And please, 100% hit the links in the description of the video below here. Go visit the artist, share, subscribe, throw them a couple of fires if you're on Slaps. Save their tracks, just give them a hello, loved your song, whatever you can do to boost the morale of the independent artists is always greatly appreciated by this camp right over here.